Alright, so this training is on finding and checking up on previous leads that we had scraped about a few months back. We're starting to see some data now. It takes about a month for it to actually record and see in our transaction history. So this one was when we scraped out was this address here, and then the initial bid was 100,000, which means that the loan was probably paid down from 140 down to 100, I believe. Now this is the principal amount, which is what the original amount when the loan was what came on. So now that I searched it on Realty Trac for this property, steel metal, right? 6034 steel metal. The actual sales price sold at the auction was here. 20. That's the loan. That's the sales price. Foreclosure sheriff redemption deeds, 132. Okay. So even though this is the principal amount, I think there's some pay down. I think they've been paying for it for over like 10 years now. And now they lost it, right? But then they paid down, so that should go back to them. 2012, they've been paying for over almost 10 years. 140, maybe, I don't know. 141. So they may or may not be an overage. I don't. Maybe they only pay down $10,000 from the last 3 years. Transfer warranty, mortgage. Yeah, so there may not be a mortgage. So we're gonna have to kind of look into it to see if this 141 here, 33, most likely in 3 years pay down. Mortgage pay down. Schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they haven't paid it down yet. 141.33. Yeah, it's only 3 years, so I don't think there's much there, and not sure why they probably had maybe paid a lump sum or something to get it down to 100, but yeah. So anyways, there's that. So let's go ahead and just kind of look at every single one here and see what the actual price is. Let's do the next one here. Realty Trac. Realty Trac. Recently sold. Alright, so a little bit of overs there, I think. Maybe. Redemption fee 55, sales price. So that's they sold 55, and then they flipped and sold it for 100. 5.8, so 55,000 is the sales price. So there it is. Didn't sell for much. No overage. Okay, so once we actually find the sales amount, what it's sold to, then we can determine if these are actual overages. So there's quite a few here in Jasper's list. Is it Jasper? Or Jasper's the one that found this. So let's go ahead and kind of search through all of them. Okay, so that's the task for now. And there is any, then translate them into our let's move it into our board here. Okay, if we find any that are actual overages. Okay, as far as these goes, we probably won't know until later. So I'm gonna add a few things here to kind of see what the actual sale amount is once we get to that point. So we'll probably have to wait a month for these to come through, and then we'll check them next month. Okay, so we need to have a little kind of a schedule or something. So maybe we'll create a Gantt chart, time to check, and we can go back and check it. Okay, thanks.